What's up YouTube? Nate here, Lester. Thriftdwellers with my first video game room tour. Just a little bit of context if you haven't been following us for a long time. I recently purchased a new home and I'm about 2 months into settling in this room. It's probably the only room in the house that is completed to a degree. Like, I don't feel as organized or as settled in yet as I'd like to be. Like, everything's not in its permanent place in my opinion. I still have a lot of organizing to do, but main thing was just getting everything in here for now. And Lester's been helping me kind of organize it, and
I don't know. It feels like in his old house, it felt like he had a lot of stuff, and lately, since everything's kind of settled in now, yeah, he is a lot busy with stuff he has in storage still. Definitely, So
for season 2, this is the first of an ongoing series I'm going to be calling the Video Game Room Tour Chronicles. I can't do that. No, that's Michael B. We'll figure out a name for this thing and we'll put it now. This is the first video of an ongoing series that this is pretty much just settling in right now, and maybe in a couple months or a year or so I'll do an updated video game room tour, but this is the first one. Thank you very much for watching and hope you enjoy it. So this is the room when you first walk in. I'll do a quick pan of the room from the door and then I'll go in more in depth later. There's the TV area. When you walk in, there's a little nook here that's kind of hidden, and that's where I put the infamous PlayStation 1 cabinet. Like I said, the room is not 100% complete yet, so there are still some things you'll notice like are not in permanent places yet. But so this is the first corner, right beside the door. I had got this from my wife. Zellers is closing their store in our area, and I picked up all their marquee signs for $5. I was able to fit this display cabinet from a good friend of mine, Lester. Pretty much donated that to the video game room. And this shelf, I haven't decided yet really what goes in there, but at the top of the display cabinet here is this is where I keep all of my favorite Nintendo games, but it's hard to see at the top there, but you'll see some gems in there. River City Ransom's in there, Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, Castlevania Double Dragon. Good games, good games. And for those who are wondering, that hat, actually my wife gave that to me on our wedding day. The first shelf I have here, tentatively, this is my Street Fighter shelf. Lester and I, big fans of Street Fighter. Not saying we're the best, but we did enjoy this series growing up, so it means a lot to me, so I put it here. You can see there, that's a 25th anniversary Ryu figure. There's the Street Fighter Cross Tekken arcade bank, I guess, and the Chun-Li, first lady of video games, Chun-Li. Second shelf, supposed to be Resident Evil, but there's a siren in there. Factory sealed demo disc. And this is my first statue for the game room that I bought. Third shelf, you'll see box Nintendo games, Dragon Warrior 3 and 2. And just some miscellaneous video game stuff. There's a sealed factory, Zelda the Great Cart there. Here at the top, a couple consoles that I don't play too often. And my boxed Nintendo games. Yeah, this is funny. This is from my first Nintendo that broke. I took this, I don't know why. Some more boxed Nintendo games. There's a PSP there. There's my boxed Super Nintendo games and the magazines and an empty shelf that's holding some Famicom games. This area here is supposed to be where all my consoles go, but haven't decided on a permanent configuration for that yet. As you can see at the bottom there's some boxed items. There's a boxed Famicom clone. Sadly, a couple boxed GameCubes. There they go. This, a gift from 64-bit Matthew. Still haven't figured out who CGH is.
Cool guys, hey?
Yes, hey? And this was from my friends from Christmas. It's Michelangelo, retro throwback figure. Again, a couple $5 signs from Zellers. There's my Street Fighter 25th Anniversary Collection case. We still haven't done a review on this, have we? We should.
No.
There you go. And a couple more consoles there. And beside that, we have the television, the heart of the room. It really should be bigger. You might remember this stand from my first video game room. Right now I got hooked up there. Sega Saturn and Sega Master System. Knights is playing on the TV. I'm kind of looking forward to Grand Theft Auto 5. Are you?
Not really.
Moving on. This wall here was empty for the longest time. I was trying to figure out what to put here, so I decided to put these in the meantime, but overall my plan's to wall mount the flat screen television there.
I love the Nintendo themed posters.
Oh, those are dope. That's for my Double Dragon 2 game. One of my favorite Super Nintendo games. And this one, I don't even remember where I got this frame poster, but I like it very much. And you might remember these from the first video game room, local Winnipeg artist, Final Fantasy posters. Framed them. It's really cool. All these frames I picked up at different times, but they're all like the same frame for like $2.99. And I haven't decided where to put this yet. Another $5 marquee. And the first pickup, the Nintendo side. And there's my boxed ColecoVision. I figure out where that goes. In this nook here, you'll see the infamous PlayStation cabinet from 2012 summer. Good video, good times.
My favorite cabinet.
It hides a multitude of sins in here if you actually open it up. These are all full of PS1 games, and there's actually games in those there. And this is kind of where I hang my overflow stuff there. You'll see. Hey, Dreamcast games are awesome. At the top here I put some boxed items. This is, I guess, my best conditioned box stuff. I put it on top. And there's a white shelf here for some reason. I don't know, I liked it, so I kept it. But right now there's like some loose wires in there. That shelf here has all the computer games in it. A couple boxed PS2s at the top. And since N64 games are super hard to display, I put them in bins and stuck them in this corner. And at the beginning of 2012, if you were watching, we had made these shelves. And this is where they are. At the top here is my Nintendo sign for my wife. The $5 marquee. Again, these aren't in any specific order. I know I want to be more organized than this. I got a big PS2 box of Time Crisis with the Gun Con. And it's on my Sega Genesis shelf. You'll see there. At least I put all the red ones together. At the bottom here is my small Sega Saturn collection. You'll see that. And some Sega Master loose games. And I found these wicked boxes that fit these loose Sega Genesis games pretty good. A little short shelf in the middle there so I could put a poster. This is from my Dragon Warrior 2 game. It's the map, which I thought was in pretty decent shape actually. So I got it framed. Not bad. Couple of Batman Arkham City toys, you'll see there. Some other PS1 games, Game Boy Advance games there, a couple DS games, and my small Dreamcast collection, the reproduction covers. And at the bottom, I guess there's some overflow things, some CD cases. Nothing special, and these, I really want to organize these a lot better. But for now, this is my PlayStation shelf here, PS2 shelves. This is Lester's era. Talking me into it, eh? PSP at the top over there. There's my PS3, my modern era stuff. There's a little Psycho Mantis figure there. And this is where I put some of my collector edition games. And at the bottom,
No one loves Xbox.
so mean, eh?
Yeah.
If you've seen some of our videos recently, I said this is the year of the Nintendo Wii, specifically. I really want to bulk up my Nintendo Wii collection, because hopefully they go down in price with the release of the Wii U. But I'm not holding my breath, so I don't have that many. This is my GameCube set here. And at the bottom, like I said, not organized. There's some DS boxes there. Game Boy Pocket, Game Boy Color. And my Batman Arkham City game. And this corner shelf here is my loose Nintendo, Super Nintendo games. As you can tell, it's already overflowing. So there's that. And of course, from Dean, it's a functional light switch. So, video game room tour completed. 9 minutes. Excellent.
Awesome. I love this room.
So there's the video game room tour, stage 1. Hopefully I can keep this as an ongoing series, but check back on the channel, keep checking back. Thank you very much for your support. Thank you for watching. From Nate, Lester, peace.
It's a promo copy.
What else do you have there?
And CB4, which is a promo copy.
That's weird, eh?
Demo tape only. And
Is this our new thing?
not really.
The VHS chasers.
No.
No.